Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're tuned in to the crew, podcast and media network, where voices rise, stories shine, and purpose meets the world.
Welcome to the crew. Come on in. This is where it starts. We are the change. We are the change. Right here in our heart. Welcome home, welcome through. There's a place for you. The crew around the world, lifting every voice too. We make space for the voiceless, hope for the undeserved. Real talk, real stories. Every voice deserves to be heard. Streaming live, we on the move. Facebook, Twitch, Kick, YouTube. From the mic to the nations, we build transformation. Change begins with us. Faith, purpose, power, trust. Seen around the world tonight. That crew shining bright. Come on in. This is where it starts. We are the change. We are the change. Right here in our hearts. Welcome home, welcome through. There's a place for you. The crew around the world, lifting every voice too. Tune in nightly, Sunday through Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Miss the live, catch the replay, 1520.
Down in South Carolina, where the stories rise. There's a queen with a mission, fire in her eyes. 20 years and counting, serving wisdom on the shelves, helping voices find the courage to believe in themselves. She opens up the pages, lets the hidden story shine. Black and brown author stepping boldly into time. With a mic and a message, she's changing the scene. Everybody knows her name, she's a literary queen.
From the library shelves to the podcast stream, you lift every author, you wake up a dream. Tuesday night at 8 and the room leans in.
Patrice Grimball, let it all begin.
SC BookGal, keep shining your light, lifting up the authors, bringing stories to life.
Patrice Grimball,
We see your dream, literary queen, literary queen. SC BookGal, let the whole world see
Patrice Grimball.
your legacy. From the page to the air, you set it free. Literary queen, literary queen.
Hey everyone, this is your girl SC BookGal 843, and it's another hot Tuesday here in Charleston, South Carolina. And Lord knows when I say hot, I mean hot. But it is what it is. But how are you guys? Okay, me, I've been good. Um, just getting my baby girl ready for sixth grade. And I think that's taking a toll on me because it's so like it's hands off now. You know what I'm saying? I told my kids I guide you from K to 5, and I'm here to listen and advise from 6 to 8, and from 9 to 12. I'm here to listen. You know, I'm very proud of her. Student and Palmetto Scholars, a gifted and talented school here in South Carolina. I'm very proud. So all you kids just getting ready to go to school, say your prayers, say your affirmations, know that your mom, your dad, your aunties, your internet aunties, your internet uncles, everybody have your back, and you have a village that's surrounding you. Go ahead and knock out the 26-27 school year and just make it do what it do. Okay? All right. So, of course, a new Tuesday, a new book. Beyond the Diagnosis, Stories of Living and Thriving. We all have taken tests. We all have those medical tests. And it's something about that word diagnosis. I think that's one of the biggest, most scariest word that I've ever heard. Most people think cancer. No, it's that word diagnosis. Why? Because you don't know which way it's going to go. Okay? But I have an author, and you guys, this book, y'all know I'm a cover girl. This book is beautiful. And if I say your book is beautiful, it is. I just wish sometime that I can have book covers as art. I'm looking around in my room and I'm like, I just wish I could have all these book covers as art on my wall. Instead of painting, just really have a bunch of book covers. I don't know why I say if I can. I think I should. That'll be my thing. But I am going to bring up author Moni Pearson, and she is going to talk to us about the book Beyond a Diagnosis: Stories of Living and Thriving. Come on up, Moni. Come on up, girlie. Come on up.
Hey, Patrice. Hey, listeners. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing?
I am doing well. How are you doing?
Girl, doing good for what's today? Tuesday? Yes. For Tuesday evening, we cannot complain. We are happy to be here and happy to chat with the audience.
So, before we go any further, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am Monique Pearson, originally from upstate New York, born and raised. I'm currently now in the DMV, that's DC, Maryland, Virginia area. Been here for probably about 10 years or so. I'm an Army veteran. Now I still am a dualpreneur. I work for the federal government as well as have my own business. So I call myself a woman of many hats, so to speak. And I just believe that we only get one life, and I don't want to have to go and leave here saying shoulda, coulda, woulda. I want to go back, leaving saying I remember when. So that's important to me, that we maximize each day in operating in the gifts that God has given me. So I just have a zest for life, for real, for real.
Now, I like that because, we all got the 50 million hats. I'm going to ask, how did you keep it organized?
Whew, I'm a written person. Like, I keep my calendar in my phone. I have my paper planner. I think before we got started, I had my little board for a quarter. Like, I'm a person I love writing stuff down. To me, that actual writing it down, I don't know, gives me and be able to check it off, gives me a sense of satisfaction. So there are multiple stop gates in place that I'm able to manage, and I pretty much plan out my day from the beginning. I take the time block on being able to keep things going, and then plus being able to have help, like assistance, because I would not be able to be successful by trying to do everything by myself.
Well, see, my assistant, she ain't no help. I mean, all
What
she
kind
really
of
do is
assistant then?
she's 11. I don't have to pay her, but I mean, good God, at least she can help. No, I'm just kidding. I have tried that. Writing it all down does not work for me.
Yeah, I guess everybody got to figure out what's their best method. I don't know. That has always been my thing, the checklist. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So that has been working for me for over 30 years, and I'm going to keep riding with it.
I'm gonna have to try that again. I mean, I got a planner. It's like right here looking at me, but I still don't even pay no attention. Cause
What
I'll go
about
in the room.
your phone? Like that, everybody carries their phone everywhere they go and put in alerts on it, like this and this. I don't know. I guess you got to play with what works best for you.
That is a good idea to put in my phone. That's a lot, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to do better. Okay, what made you want to become an author? I mean, all the hats you have, you threw author in there. Why?
Uh, it wasn't intentional, to be honest with you. Um,
Okay.
I started my business, Soaring Without Limits Enterprises, like during the pandemic. And once the world opened up and we were able to travel, I was, I guess, inadvertently put into a coaching position trying to give women courage and overcome their fears about traveling internationally, because many that I work with had not been out the country and they wanted to, but they were stopping themselves because of the fears. So I found myself in the coaching lane, inadvertently working with them to get them over that. And I had so many people come to me as asking questions. So I was like, you know what? Instead of just limiting my advice and my experiences to just the people who I'm able to touch as clients, why not write a book to be able to get this out there? So that is how Take That Trip Girl, the Ultimate Bucket List Journal, got started in 2022, which was my very first book.
Okay. Now, I would be one of those women. I've only been on the plane twice. That's to go and come back. Well, actually, yeah, that'll be free plane. Not my deal.
What turbulence that stopped you?
No, I am okay. So I am about to give y'all big revelation. I am definitely afraid of heights.
Oh,
Like when I'm telling you guys, it's I can walk up a flight of steps. That's it.
it always stems from something or an experience, and that's
I
what
don't
I.
know, maybe how big I am. I drop a French fry or a piece of chicken or something. But me and heights, I never. What would you say to a woman like me who wants to travel the world afraid of heights?
That's why I said I would have to get to the root cause. Most of our fears stem from an initial incident, and then we are trapped in whenever that time frame came and have not been able to walk out. I see it as somewhat similar to therapy, having to get to the root of what their trauma started. So we'll have to start there as to what is your earliest memory of the fear of heights? Like, trace it back. When did that start?
We might have to talk after this because, to tell you the truth, I have no idea. I
Well,
can't. Okay,
but yeah, if you don't know the root cause of an issue, how are you going to be able to overcome it? We got to
you,
start from the root.
mm, if you don't know the root cause of the issue, how are you going to overcome it?
Because
You know, you just drop all kind of.
we'll be treating symptoms versus the actual issue. So it applies here too.
They find out she dropping nuggets, and I had to think, hold up, she just dropped a whole one right there. How can we get to the root of? Girl, you did that one on me. So you have the book Beyond the Diagnosis. I've seen you wrote, if I'm not mistaken, I went to your website, which is a beautiful website at that.
Oh, thank you.
What made you want to write Beyond the Diagnosis? That's a heavy title. Like, what made you want to say, I'm going to write this? And it looks like it might be for women only, but you know me, I don't like to put it in a gender type. But, what made you want to write this one?
Well, that was personal for me. April 8th, 2024, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. So even at the onset of that diagnosis, being a woman of faith, I said, God, I know that this is going to be bigger than me and that you're going to use this in a positive way. What it was, I didn't know at the time, but I knew innately that this something positive was going to come from this diagnosis. So probably a year and a half later, it was finally revealed to me what that purpose was. And that was to get other women who also are walking out this journey with autoimmune disorders, chronic illnesses, and share their stories, because I know the power that comes in testimony and having others being able to have someone who they can relate to, and like, if she was able to overcome this, I can too. Somebody has to be that flag post, be that example, who be willing to put themselves out there where most people have a diagnosis, possibly they'll shut down, that life is over for them. And I don't know why, but for me, it fueled me to have like, okay, I can't take any day for granted. And it just motivated me to truly walk this thing out and be able to be a resource for other women who may be newly diagnosed or who doesn't have a community. So I wanted to be that person to be able to give them that.
And you know what? That's so true because, um, like I said, that word diagnosis is very, very scary. And I think people take that and they start to shut down. I've had a friend of mine, um, I won't even say a friend of mine, I'll go more recent. A family member of mine found out that he had cancer. Okay. He kept fighting and he kept fighting, but is that when the doctor came back again, they stopped fighting. I don't understand. I'm kind of confused. Like when we get that diagnosis, we sit in fear until we get the test results. Some people, as of yourself, we're going to fight. But then some people, they still continue to live in fear. And I guess that's where your book comes in to say, hey, you don't have to live in fear. Let's go ahead and fight this. Is that one of the reasons why you wrote the book Beyond the Diagnosis, just to let them know that, it ain't over?
Well, I will say too that stems from the experience when I was diagnosed. I wanted I'm be honest, I was like, I want to find my MS bestie. I want to find somebody who can be my person that I can touch base with when I'm experiencing something, ask questions, just somebody who can relate to what I'm going through. And I was referred to some of the larger organizations, and I did not relate to the people in there. Majority of them were sharing what they couldn't do, what was stopping them. All I heard was the negative aspect. And for a person like me, don't tell me what I can't do, show me what I can, or what can I do to adjust to be there. So I was like, if I'm experiencing this and can't find my tribe, then I'm sure there are others who are experiencing this as well. So I was like, I'm going to be intentional about making a tribe, about letting other women know who possibly can't see the positive side of this diagnosis, that here are 8 other women who are walking out various journeys of their own, but yet are still thriving nonetheless beyond what is associated with their health.
Okay, so you said 8 other women. Are there others that have co-written this book with you?
Right. It is an anthology project. So it's myself and 7 other co-authors who have been brave enough and willing enough, and I thank them all for their yes, to come in and share their stories.
So how was it building that sisterhood and everybody writing their chapters and telling their testimony? Like, how did that feel?
I would say this is a journey. This is my first anthology. I've written 3 books by myself, so this was my first anthology project. And finding the women, I think initially was the challenge, like really having to sit and talk, because that's asking someone to possibly expose like some of their most vulnerable moments, and they have to feel safe. And I remember each individual author like having an hour or 2 conversation with each of them, and I wanted to know their journeys, and listening to them, I was like, do you see the strength in what you've overcome, where you are? And if I can feel that, I can sense that, imagine how many women you're gonna bless who are able to share your story. So for me, it was an honor to be able to be trusted. As I said, this is my first time taking this project that they trusted me to be able to tell their stories, to honor whatever boundaries they had in place, and to make sure that it was handled with care and that it was genuine and that they felt safe. So it was a beautiful experience starting this anthology, and then on top of that, to be able to launch this project with them at the Beyond the Diagnosis conference, which we just had in May. It was awesome because it was everything that I thought in my head what it would be, but even better. So, and just to hear them, and once they saw their stories and they got to read it and they got the book, and people came to the conference and was just talking to them and sharing how much their stories helped them. To me, it was all worth it. It was a beautiful thing.
So you have this conference. Oh my God. The energy in that room, I can just imagine. What made you want to say, you know what? We got the book, we got our stories. Let's take it a step further. How did you and these ladies have the courage to sit in front of everyone else? Because writing in the book, you can hide behind the pages. But now you're out in the open. Like, how did you, like, I know I'd be all over the place if it was me, but how did you do it?
I would say one that I believe that I don't know how I've always been this way, that I don't like to have a fear hold me hostage. If there's something that I'm afraid of, I take it as a personal assignment to overcome that fear, and that most fears are worse than our head than if we were allow ourselves a chance to give ourselves an opportunity to overcome it. So was the fear there of putting this together? Of course it was, because I was like, okay, I've done one conference, but it was with other women. This was my first time. So I just had a bunch of firsts at the same time, putting together this project, at the same time organizing the conference. But I knew that once I started sharing what this project was, what it was about, that God was going to bring the ordained people who would help me to carry forth this mission. And without a shadow of a doubt, as I said, not being able to do this by myself, he appointed people at the times that I needed them most, who partnered with me to serve as ambassadors, to serve as the MC, which is one of the co-authors that we've met and shared several stages. And she was like, Monique, I'm in, because she was like, I want to be the host, because they can relate to it. There was a need for it. So once you get outside of your fear and look at far as what this is going to do on the other end, and the people who is going to bless, and the impact that you're going to be able to make, that is what was the motivation to keep going forward with this. And I wanted these women to come out from behind the pages. I wanted people to be able to meet them, to greet them, and to see that this is not just a story, this isn't a fantasy, this isn't nonfiction. These are real life people who are walking out these journeys that you're seeing in this page. And I wanted them to be able to make that connection, and for people who were in the audience and who participated to know that it's possible for you as well. And here is a visual depiction of live and in person, from beyond the page to the stage, to be able to see these women in person and be able to connect with them. I think that was important for me, to be able to be and have us be those images that this is truly possible. It's not a dream.
Yeah, it's something when you see it in person. It's like a little extra light to the fire when you see that person in person. I totally understand.
Yeah,
So
like it's
since
got to be in the room. The difference between watching church online and being in the building is the same concept to me. There's something you just can't get unless you're in the room.
you're right, you surely is right. There is that's a big difference. You hit the nail on the head with that one. Because I'm talking to my dog. Why do we have to go to church in person? Doesn't it when we go there and yeah, I like it better in person. Yeah, because you ain't falling asleep, little girl. So I totally understand.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about stages here, I don't know if you kind of remember I said we have that fun questions.
Yes,
Hmm.
ma'am, I remember.
Yeah, it's time to come on in the hot seat, girly. It is time. It is time.
I ain't never scared. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, now I see you. I see you. So, we were dealing with Lifetime Movie Network. But then you know what, you guys? I just discovered All Black. Okay,
That's a
I
TV
looked at
station.
one. It's a actual TV channel. It's called
Oh,
All Black.
okay.
I was looking at this. It was Chloe and Wendy, Wendy and Chloe, something like that. Yeah, it's all right, but it's in the middle of the night and I can't sleep, so I need something to look at on TV. But we usually talk about Lifetime, but I want to bring it to us. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
All Black said, you know what? We love you both. Okay, we want to have documentary with you and the ladies. We need to get someone to be able to help us put this documentary on. Who would you give the honor of being your assistant putting this documentary on? Have to be, okay, someone that has playwriting skill or an fellow author. Who would you choose and why did you choose that person? This is your right hand man that's going to help you bring your book to the screen. Who would you choose?
You said they have to be a playwright and a
Playwright.
fellow author.
So we could say Shonda Rhimes, Ava
Oh,
Duvall.
you know,
Oh,
what's her name? Ava DuVay. What's the lady?
Duvet.
That
Yeah.
when you started talking, boop, her was already popped in my head, and it's so funny that you mentioned documentary. Ooh, I know that's confirmation because God revealed that to me the last podcast that I was on. She was like, Monique, I see a documentary for you. So you're the third person who told me that. So I know that that is going to be the next flow of succession that's going to happen.
Well, the Bible say out of the mouth of two or three witnesses, let my word be established.
Hmm.
So, why did you choose Miss Ava?
I just think, far as the authenticity of her storytelling, what's the show where they had the sugar cane fields? Oh my gosh, you know which one I'm talking about? With the two
What's
sisters, and then the father passed, and then the brother, and he was raising the farm. Oh my gosh, I can't think of the name, and I see his face. You know what I'm talking about? That show?
the two sisters? Queen Sugar.
Queen Sugar. And when you were speaking and when you asked me who was gonna be, her name came, that show came because one, I relate to shows that are realistic, that show true struggle, that show real life. And that's what I believe will be given justice. It's not trying to fantasize and make things better or polished or shiny. I want people to be able to see the true, authentic story of what this looks like walking out this journey of having this associated diagnosis, but that it doesn't have you. I still want the authenticity of the good, the bad, but also being able to show the grit, the resilience, the strength, the hope that the dreams don't have to be let go. And I think she'll be able to translate that very well.
That is so true because she did it. Oh, I was just thinking about the one, the five, Central Park Five.
Woo!
This
That was so. That one broke me.
man,
Oh man, that's a hard. I
listen,
can't never watch that again. I cried too much, too
listen,
hard. That was, and I'm an empath. That was too hard for me. That was hard.
listen. I still remember watching that, and you felt every energy in the young guy who's actually from South Carolina, go baby, who played Corey.
Corey.
That the young man, the way he, the way he did that was you pick somebody. That's a
Yeah, that's why I said
she
I didn't
has
even think
this
about
way,
that. But that story, whoo, Lord, that
and
was. Whew.
she did another one, didn't she? Do the four? Is it a 1409 70 something something project? He did that one too. She does a lot of documentaries that have to do with real life issues that has happened. as into, and I'm gonna say it like this, you guys, and if you got a problem with me saying it like that, oh well, that has happened to our people. So applauding for that choice.
Yeah.
So now we have Ava, we have you. You know, all documentaries have to have, or even movies, have to have a theme song. When you first had your book in your hand, you could think of a theme song for the first time you laid your eyes on the completed project. What would that theme song be and why?
Well, my theme song has been for the past 2 years building something. I don't know the artist's name. I know I know a song, but I'm so bad at knowing the artist's name. But that has been my theme song for the past 2 years. Whenever I go to speak, when I walked and opened up this conference, because we are just getting started. And I can just see how this is going to continue to build, how it's going to continue to bless. And this is just the beginning. So that will be the theme song, and that has been the theme song for the past 2 years.
All right, so we got your theme song and we have your right hand man, but then you know what? You have to have someone to play you, okay? Because now Lifetime say, "Oh no, y'all ain't getting all that. We wanna do a movie about her life." Who would you give the honor of playing you, and why?
Well, the person that's bringing in that, for I always got to go with my first thought is Sanaya Lathan.
You know, I ain't hear her name in a good minute.
Yeah, because I
Oh,
want I want the casting to be somewhat. I hate when you know it's based off a biopsy and this person doesn't even have any resemblance, because I feel like you can't get into the role. So, and it's also close and similar in age, and then going off of her acting chops. So yeah, she's the person who popped in my mind. So that would be my person.
yes, because her in Disappearing Acts, and then her and the Best Man Holiday are like two different people.
Yeah, so I said each role I see her, I don't see her in her
She,
previous one. She's able to morph into what that character calls for.
yes. Well, you know you have to give us the rundown because my understanding is you got some events coming up pretty soon. And you got some websites and some social media pages. So, how about you go ahead and give us the rundown so we can follow you and purchase your books or even come see you in person?
Yes, ma'am. So everyone can reach me on all social platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, as Monique Pearson. Or you can go to the business page, which is Soaring Without Limits Enterprises. And we just launched our new website for all things beyond the diagnosis. So you can go to www.soaringbeyondthediagnosis.com to see all of our upcoming events, which in case September 26th, we are hosting myself and Heavenly Bodies Live. We'll be co-hosting a walk for well-being for the ladies here in the DMV, and those who want to come and travel, you definitely come and join us. We're going to do a walk for all fitness levels. We're going to have some yoga. We're going to have some giveaways, and we're going to have some girl talk, because I feel that's a component that's missing when we have these events, that the ladies don't get time to get to just talk, and you know we love to talk. So that's going to be there. And then in November we are going to have our author search for volume 2 of Beyond the Diagnosis: Stories of Living and Thriving, for our next set of authors that will be willing to continue and pick up the torch and share stories to continue to keep this going. And then in the new year we'll be having some vision workshops, and in June of 2027 will be the next Beyond the Diagnosis conference. So go to my website and you will definitely join our newsletter, where we'll keep you abreast of all the events that we have coming on, where you can catch us, or if we're going to be out in these streets vending. So definitely we'll be looking forward to seeing folks. If you were in the New York City area, I will be at the Harlem Book Festival. So come check me out on August 29th.
Y'all, she said in the beginning of the show, she got 50 million hats. She is booked and busy. So if you look at the bottom of the screen, you see the links to where you can purchase her books. You can also have her social media content. And we also have one of her upcoming events, the one that is happening on September 26th. So even on that, you have to register. I will have all that information on the blog that refers to her interview. So you can go ahead and register if you're in the DMV area. You know, go
So
ahead,
come
have some
drive or
fun,
fly
hang out with
on
the
in.
lady.
We take visitors. Come on through.
Look, she already got a welcome for you. She said we take visitors. No, y'all go ahead and go. And y'all have fun for me. Y'all have a lot of fun for me. But I thank you for being with me tonight.
Thank you for having me, Patrice. It's been fun. Yes, definitely
It
happy
has
to
been
share.
fun. Yes. Let me ask you a question. Is your book on Amazon or we can only find it at your websites?
We have self-published and we will be self-publishing here out. So all our coins are our coins. So yes, you can find it on our website and definitely will get an autographed copy, which you would not be able to get from Amazon.
There you go. So you know, guys, I've started to ask that question more because I know that we all tend to go to Amazon, and this is something that I do too. But let's try to keep our dollars in our communities. So if you can, I'm not saying you have to, but if you can, purchase the book directly from the author, go ahead. There are authors now who are having their books on ebook format. I don't know how they're doing it, but they're not even using Amazon. They're not even using Books Familiar, but they have their book in e format. If you're one of those girlies or one of those fellas, because fellas, you know, this might be a good book for your girl, your mom, your aunt, your
That's
sister,
right.
your niece. You know, because we need to support each other. Correct.
Yes.
Okay. So let's go ahead and try to support each other. And if you can, and if you're an author and you really want your books on Kindles, listen, how you support that author even more? Leave a review. Okay? Leave a review. You guys will be shocked how important reviews are to get in some of these arenas. Wink, wink. Read in between the lines, okay? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay? Thank you, Ms. Monique, for being us tonight.
Well, thank you
And
again for having me. It's been a pleasure.
I would love if all you guys want to come on the show and we all can just go back and forth. So if the ladies want to do that, tell them I will be so honored to have you.
Oh, I'm gonna put it in our group chat and see.
Yes.
I know a couple of them will say yes. I got a couple of shy ones, so
And if they're shy, we don't have to do it live. We could do it pre-recorded and we could just go back and forth. I would just love to see these wonderful women and just draw on that energy that they have. Just,
I'm gonna put it
just
in
to
the
be
group
in their
chat
presence, you
tonight.
know?
Let them know, like, hey, ladies, we got an offer to come on. I would love to have y'all. So I would definitely follow up and let you know those of us who are willing to come on and we can get that popping. That should be
Oh,
easy.
see, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please have a wonderful evening.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye. So, you guys, it's another one. It's another interview in the book. I just want you guys to know. Next week, Tuesday, I will not be here, okay? I do have an interview with a great author, and we're going to play it for you, okay? But mommy duties call. It's the first day of school, and I really need to be there for my girl like I always am because, you know, you guys, mommy coming first, okay? But I will catch you guys Tuesday after that with another author, another book. Remember, there's no such thing as an old book because not everybody has read every book. You guys have a great night. Bye.
are the change. We are the change. Welcome to the cool.